Ты можешь сесть нормально, тварь, блядь, жирная. Пиздец, иди нахуй, короче, уёбище ебаное, утопил бы тебя, сука. Пизду, блядь, толку ноль от этого хуеты этой, блядь. Я говорю, братан, мотоциклы просто шляпа ебаная, блядь. Нормальная машина бы была, блядь, тундра. Сейчас бы, блядь, закинул бы все в пикапчик и увез бы домой, понимаешь? Чмо, сука, жирная. Тундру вместе с лодкой бы, вот именно, я тебе говорю. Не-не-не, братан, не буду этого делать. Так, это все сюда. Запчастюлечки. Так, давай певца. Еби. Жажда у тебя. Сейчас все перетаскаем. И сохранимся. О, хорошо пошла. Музыка сейчас. Чуть-чуть осталось, потом на мотике уедем. А если вот так? Ты, блядь, ты... О, нихуя. Да схуя ли ты падаешь? Я не могу понять, блядь. Ты говоришь, мотоциклы заебись. Бля, пошел нахуй, просто серьезно, блядь. Это, ну, просто издевательство настоящее. Блин, что у меня не так с ним, братан? Сейчас, короче, соберем подвесняк, поставим двигатель. Поставим тормоза, сцепление. Или не надо? Кажется. Ладно. Что у нас тут? Не, если тут надо откручивать соль. Пиздец, давай трактор, где этот нахуй стоит? А, пизду, короче, чатик. Заебала меня эта игра. Ой, что у нас с вами? Почти 9 часов, да? Ау! Жестко. Отбахали прям по кайфу. Короче, блин. Так тяжко, короче, собирать эту машину. Это вообще просто что-то с чем-то, реально. Просто не...
My husband has lung cancer from smoking. Today he's being tested to see if his cancer is spread. He may be the one getting the test, but we both live with the results.
The people you love are worth quitting for. You can quit. For free help, visit cdc.gov/tips.
Молодцы. Достало уже это все.
Ну здорово. А чё там? Я ищу. Пацаны. А я вас ищу, хожу. А вы уже отдыхаете тут, я смотрю, расслабляетесь. А я что-то прям потею, вас ищу, прям думаю, вы меня флангуете. А вы уже меня фланганули, как я посмотрю, да? Понял, понял. Так надо было сразу так сказать, я-то откуда знаю. А чё там? Я ищу. Пацаны. А я вас ищу, хожу. А вы уже отдыхаете тут, я смотрю, расслабляетесь. А я что-то прям потею, вас ищу, прям думаю, вы меня флангуете. А вы уже меня фланганули, как я посмотрю, да? Понял, понял. Так надо было сразу так сказать, я-то откуда знаю. Флангуете, значит, все, да? Но даже если я сниму глушак, навряд ли она... А, нет. Фу, прям вообще отлично просто, отлично. Хорошие пацаны были. Интересно было против них прям сыграть. Ну, по левелу как бы понятно, что это не какие-то там ЛСы, но, пацаны, шлем надо носить все-таки.
Не понял.
Граната хорошая, видимо, была. О. А я думал, это GG's произошел.
Кроем сектора.
Изи. Но интересно было. Базара нет.
Что-то больно тихо.
Ну чё, эксперты есть в чатике? Сколько ЧВК? Давайте. Цифры, 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 цифры. Быстро, пацаны, цифры. Давайте. 7. Так, 7, 6, 0. Дай репас с тобой, блядь. Ой, репас. Репас. 5, 3, 6, 7, 4, 5, 9. Оп. 6 ЧВК развалили. 6, пацаны. 6. 6. Кто-то 6 написал. О, вон, смотри. Рейбл эксперт. Овал эксперт. Потом Люнер эксперт, Тарковчанин эксперт. Хиро тоже эксперт. Вики Панда эксперт. Хорош, пацан. Расскажу. Вот знаете, хатабочка, знаете, вот где нужна реально? Реально, где нужна? Когда в серверной челы, и они мозги тебе ебут, не пикают тебя, либо прыгают, ну вот как вот эти люди. Хатабочку туда даешь, и она там ша! А челики ма! А их лутик хрю! Понимаете? Это вам не тактики тут ковырять, понимаете?
Человек барыгам, короче. Потом по бабам.
Острым ребром вопрос поставлен. Острым ребром, прям очень, понимаете? Я буду хавать.
Ржать вот, конечно, вообще не мешало бы.
Ставлю вам музла. Не, я сейчас не буду ставить лунчер. Если я сейчас поставлю, то печалька будет. Потом игры будут по 3 часа искаться с людьми, которые не поставили. Вот, скупщик 3 патра продает, красавчик. И да, по-любому у него купа. Я же сказал.
Ну чё, шкура цела, уже неплохо, а?
Читаємо просто читаємо просто-напросто. Просто читаємо. Вы готовы, чат? Вы готовы? Да, капитан. Я не слышу. Так точно, капитан. Не готовы. Шурик, привет, родной. Привет. Приятного тебе просмотра, отличного настроения. И пусть твой день будет лучшим и продуктивным, а я тебе помогу в этом. Чтобы он быстрее пролетел. Че у тебя работа-то началась, кстати? А, ты же и так вроде, да, работал? Кирибасик, чё, как дела, родной? Читаемо, ну как еще что-нибудь более очевидное прочитай. Кубизл, у тебя есть ко мне вопросы, сынок, блять? Я понять не могу. Ты либо смотришь стрим, ведешь себя как мужчина. Я понять не могу. Ты либо смотришь стрим, ведешь себя как мужчина. Я понять не могу. Ты либо смотришь... Кубизл, но это, братан, пизде, ну иди на форум. К долбоебам, к остальным теперь. И это, кайфуй там, братишечка. Пиши, что у меня там читы, там еще что-нибудь интересное. Пиши, что у меня там читы, там еще что-нибудь интересное. А чё я этого хуеплета до сих пор не забанил? Он тут такую хуйню писал. А чё я этого хуеплета до сих пор не забанил? Он тут такую хуйню. Ну, чувак выбрал вариант пойти нахуй, ну это его право. Ну, чувак выбрал вариант пойти нахуй, ну это его право. Ну, чувак выбрал вариант пойти нахуй, ну это его право. Здорово, дай пару советов, как лучше играть после вайпа. Ну, тебе надо в первую очередь делать квесты и апать 40-й левел. Ну, тебе надо в первую очередь делать квесты и апать 40-й левел. Не, убавлял, конечно. Убавлял. Не, убавлял, конечно. Убавлял. Витальчик, Базара Джексон. Тоже. Еребас, Еребас угадал, как никогда был прав. Еребас угадал, как никогда был прав. Щегол, блядь. Как никогда был прав. Щегол, блядь. Еребас, перестань флудить. Здорово, Бизбич, рад тебя видеть. Приятного просмотра. Еребас, перестань флудить. Здорово, Бизбич, рад тебя видеть. Приятного просмотра. Еребас, перестань флудить. Здорово, Бизбич, рад тебя видеть. Приятного просмотра. Еребас, перестань флудить. Здорово, Бизбич, рад тебя видеть. Приятного просмотра. Еребас, перестань флудить. Мало людей пока. Мало людей пока. Мало людей.
Вот падла! Урод! Молодец, боец! Урод! Молодец, боец! Не понял. Ну где ты? Как, блядь, свинищу подрезал. Ты где, сука? Как, блядь, свинищу. Повтори.
Бля, братан, там хатапка.
Эй, уёбок! Ну как
Бля,
тебе
братан, там хатапка.
Охуенно! Пиндос ебаный!
Тихо, мои хорошие. Отсосало, подрезали, блядь. Вот это, блядь, Тарков сегодня. А, тот, который мы любим, сука. Сучки бегают, блядь, без щитов, поносные, блядь. Вот это, блядь, Тарков сегодня. А, тот, который мы любим, сука. Сучки бегают, блядь, без щитов, поносные. О, так, о. Потому что мы, ребята, простые, слышим, о. Идем в олив, ты как бы, ну. Потому что мы, ребята, проблемы я не вижу здесь, вообще-то. Я не вижу здесь проблемы никакой.
Повтори.
Проблемы я не вижу здесь, вообще-то.
Впереди.
Я не вижу здесь проблемы никакой. Тише, мой хороший. Не кипишуй там.
Так и скажи, что пошла полировать.
Я бы поебался с тобой, если бы у тебя хи стоял.
Я не вижу, мама, я не понимаю. Ты прости, мама, я наркоман.
Не пой, ротик, не для этого в топ. Я не видел, мама, я не понимал, что Буся наркоман.
Буся, здравствуй, Буся, как дела? Бусиноглазое такси на 8 этаже. Буся, в наглеже, Буся, 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 моя какашка. Вместе с моей кошкой решали выйти на след следопытов.
Пиздец, у тебя вкусы музыки такие же уебанские голоса. Оля, спрячь сиську, видно.
Пора понюхать. Гоза шаурмой.
Мне нужно покакать, пердеть.
Орех сочный. Вот она тупая, кто согласен, плюс в чат.
Анкету моего любимого друга, пожалуйста. Всем до более известного Стаса А.К. Лост Генератор.
А бланде. Вы че конченые? А ну тихо. Ебальник подвалил донатер. Шоу на кончай буси в писю. Сегодня хозяйка придет, будет новый видос на бангоками с 2 лесбухи.
Знаю, туман в голове дурман.
Когда стрим?
Чат, кто хочет трахнуть Бусю, плюс в чат.
Здарова, блядина, чат захвачен, вот она и съебалась.
Напас лавандос, пачка папирос, почеши жопу волосней, опрос я не обсос, получи вибасос, ответь скорее на мой главный вопрос, яйца болят, стая котят, тяжкие дни меня тяготят, я Александр, Друзь, мое кредо, грусть, Якубу насрал на его барабан, поле чудес, Рауль Рамзес, в очке пылает адский замес, крутится дерьмо и сектор приз, мой хуй, он как кипарис кончито, вурст сосет хуюрст на бороде, засот кусочек дерьма. 2 девушки, 1 кружка. Чат, поздравьте моего парня Санжара с днем рождения. 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 Чат, поздравьте моего парня Санжара с днем рождения.
Теперь тут она хрень.
Можно как-то Наруту погромче? Дайте аниме посмотреть.
Чат, у кого член 20 сантиметров плюс в чат.
Пиздец, зашел посмотреть Наруто, а тут хуйня какая-то. Опас лавандос, пачка папирос, почеши жопу волосней, опрос я не обсос, получи ебасос, ответь скорее на мой глав.
Ну, как только ты отойдешь, он прибежит и начнет меня бать. Ну хорошо.
Оля, ставь в следующий раз Animal Planet вместо VS ротования. Донат 5 рублей, и она показывает ПМС мягкий знак КУ. Генерик 111 секунд ДР твоего парня Санжара.
Гона верстаю наличка.
Буси, если парень боится, что его девушка пальчик в попу по локоть засунет, то он скрытый хомо. Четкий анекдот. Как-то спрашивает отец у Буси: «Доча, хочешь на ручки или на коленки?» Буся отвечает: «Пап, давай на личико, а лучше на грудь, спасибо, папочка, пинкмерси».
Лучше 5 лет прожить в Костанае, чем 1 день выступать в цирке. Где Наруто, то ебалайщица тупая.
Ебать, вы уебаны? Наруто, слышу, только сабскрайберы. Подпишись, уебок, блядь. Будешь слышать Наруто, блядь. Что не так? Что, блядь, непонятного? Итак, отвечаю.
6ix9ine had to physically point out Nuke in court and disclose all knowledge on his involvement in the gang. On the third day of trial, he identified Nuke as the guy with the white thing on his head, referring to his Muslim kufi cap. He also mentioned that Nuke is the one that showed him how to do the 9 Trey gang hand sign after he noticed he was doing it wrong outside a nightclub. Nuke is currently still in trial, fighting his case, trying to avoid the maximum sentence. Anthony Ellison, also known as Harv, is the second co-defendant to take this federal case to trial. 6ix9ine accused and physically pointed out Harv as one of the men that robbed him back in July of 2018. He informed the court that he was financially supporting the 9 Trey Bloods by giving cash to Harv and Shadi to distribute within the gang. Tension then grew over who was getting more money and who was getting closer to 6ix9ine. Eventually, he sided with Shadi and cut Harv off from the payroll. This is also when Harv began to plot on 6ix9ine, which led up to the night of the incident when 6ix9ine begged for his life and gave up over $300,000 worth of jewelry. Without 6ix9ine's cooperation, Harv's lawyers were going to convince the jury that it was all staged to promote his new song at the time. Jamel Jones, also known as Mel Murda, was the highest ranking 9 Trey Blood member in the street lineup. In court, 6ix9ine identified Mel as the godfather of the street set, which means that he ruled over Shadi and 5-star general Seiko Billy. Mel Murda was also exposed for plotting a hit on 6ix9ine on a recorded phone call after 6ix9ine went on morning radio saying Treyway was nothing without him, also calling members dirty bloods that steal from him. Since then, Mel has pled guilty and awaits sentencing for federal racketeering. Kafano Jordan, also known as Shadi, was exposed for multiple offenses he committed from the start of 6ix9ine's career. First, 6ix9ine discussed the time Shadi shot up rapper Trippie Redd's Sprinter van during the height of their internet beef. Then he brought up the time 2 random guys pulled up next to their Suburban harassing and recording 6ix9ine, which caused Shadi to open the guy's door and pistol whipping both of them, and then shooting at them as they drove away. Next, he told the court that Shadi is the one that robbed rapper Scumlord Dizzy with a loaded handgun in retaliation from a beef between them and the rapper's label. This was all captured on video by 6ix9ine himself. Kenty McKenzie, also known as Kuda B, was best known for his dance moves in a lot of 6ix9ine music videos, as well as having a hit single named after him. But in court, 6ix9ine made him infamous for being a 9 Trey Blood hitman, after he admitted that Kuda was the triggerman behind the attempted hit on rapper Chief Keef back in June of 2018. 6ix9ine revealed that he offered Kuda $20,000 in cash to shoot up Chief Keef during his visit in New York, but only ended up paying him half because his shot missed the rival rapper and hit a building instead. Eventually, Kuda B was swept up by the feds and was indicted for racketeering in connection to the 9 Trey Bloods.
This video is sponsored and approved by Raycon.
Imagine me, like if I'm like on World Star, like Tekashi 6ix9ine just got knocked the fuck out. Imagine.
After joining the 9 Trey Bloods and dropping his song Gummo, 6ix9ine's ridiculous name was ringing in these streets and on the Billboard charts. Money was flying in, and since money talks, 6ix9ine was able to buy his way to the very top of the 9 Trey Bloods and allow his money to start talking a whole lot of shit. Because 6ix9ine was contributing hundreds of thousands of dollars to the 9 Trey Bloods, they were determined to protect their investment. Problem is that around this time, 6ix9ine worked out that the best way to get clicks, streams, and income was controversy and beef. And I mean, why not beef for clout? I mean, at this point, he'd already gotten so many tattoos for clout that his face looked like a men's room wall in a subway station. And with the muscle of the 9 Trey Bloods behind him, 6ix9ine felt completely untouchable. And like a fuckboy with a VPN and a brand new Tinder account, he felt like he could tell everyone to suck his dick without consequence. This led to 6ix9ine having a wild 2018 with back-to-back beefs with some of the biggest names in the hip-hop industry. Now at this point, 6ix9ine is already no stranger to beefing. If you've been watching the Clout Chronicles from the start, you could consider the likes of Scum Gang from episode 1 or Zilla Kami and Righteous P from episode 2 their own beefs respectively. But the thing about those beefs is they were personal. And you could also consider the beef with Trippie Redd that popped off after Trippie exposed 6ix9ine for his use of a child in a sexual performance case, 6ix9ine's first high-profile beef. And this was an important moment for 6ix9ine because it was the first time that he had put to work the 9 Trey Bloods muscle to put the beats on a hip-hop rival. Now, I did do a video that goes over the entire Trippie Redd 6ix9ine beef already, so I'm not going to bother getting into that one here, but you should definitely go and check that video out in its entirety before or after watching this one. But if you can't be asked to do that, here's the expedited version. Long story short, after Zilla Kami exposed 6ix9ine's underage sex scandal, Trippie Redd, who at this point had 2 songs out with 6ix9ine, decided to publicly denounce him as a pedo and distance himself from him. A few months later, after meeting his Treyway goons, 6ix9ine pulled up on Trippie Redd and had his gang of bloods sucker punch him. And this then led into a year-long back and forth between Trippie and 6ix9ine and culminated in Trippie's ex-girlfriend Alex hopping into 6ix9ine's bed for a clout romp. Because, you know, what better way to be taken seriously as a female artist? In fact, I heard after 6ix9ine was done with her, the doctors actually pumped 30 shades of rainbow-coloured jizz from her stomach. But anywho, Trippie Redd's reddened lip was only the tip of the fightberg. Because from this point, that rainbow-headed clown shark had a taste for blood. 6ix9ine went on tour all over America, picking fights with gangsters and then jumping, hiding behind his 9 Trey Blood goons. But now a word from our sponsor.
Yeah, they want to see me fall off, right? They want to see my Raycons fall out my ears, right? Ain't gonna happen, bruh. It's a Raycon ting. I can't hear the haters when my Raycons in, and I can't see the cables when my Raycons in. Take your old headphones, throw them shits in the bin, cause it's young trap law and it's a Raycon ting. I can't hear the haters when my Raycons in, and I can't see the cables when my Raycons in. Take your old headphones, throw them shits in the bin, cause it's young trap law and it's a Raycon ting. I heard it first, shout out to Ray J. Raycons in and I'm screaming out Treyway. All these colours, they got great taste. Buy Raycon.com/TLR, go and see the whole range. The battery life is fire, 6 hours playtime. E25's in and no, you can't take mine. I heard it through my Raycons, not the grapevine. With a range of fits so you can pick a great size. Half the price of the competition, so they're winning. Their earbuds well fitting and never slipping. The bass so loud, got the 808s kicking, and the Bluetooth connects real easy for the syncing. I can't hear the haters when my Raycons in, and I can't see the cables when my Raycons in. Take your old headphones, throw them shits in the track, cause it's young trap law and it's a Raycon ting. I can't hear the haters when my Raycons in, and I can't see the cables when my Raycons in. Take your old headphones, throw them shits in the track, cause it's young trap law and it's a Raycon ting. You know what it is, it's a Raycon thing. From Cardi B to Snoop Dogg, thugs to snitches, Raycons are the headphones for everybody. Click my link in description, buy Raycon.com/TLR for 15% off your first order, and make sure you check out their latest model, the E25, which is their best one yet. Bluetooth pairing, more bass, a more compact design, a nice noise isolating fit, all of that good stuff. Go and cop some. Show some love to Raycon, baby. They sound just as good as any other top audio brand.
Now, you might remember from episode 4 of the Clout Chronicles, 6ix9ine's world domination tour that took place in mid-2018. This saw him running all over Europe, collecting rainbow bags in all kinds of colourful European monies. However, calling the tour the World Domination Tour was a little bit of a stretch. It was more like the tour of all of the places that I won't immediately be killed by my ops on site tour. But apparently that was quite difficult to fit onto the poster. Now I say that because earlier on in 2018, 6ix9ine had already attempted to go on tour with mixed results. In that I mean that it resulted in a mixture of blood and shit in his drawers. So following the release of 6ix9ine's Day 6ix9ine compilation mixtapey type thing, he announced his Day 6ix9ine tour with a number of dates in the US. However, many of these dates would be left cancelled or simply ended up being no-shows, as 6ix9ine went city to city, starting beef with the local gangsters ahead of his shows. However, before we get into it, I want to point out that this saga was exceptionally documented by fellow hip-hop YouTuber and DJ Academic's most hated op, Dom is Live News, who affectionately dubbed this tour the Test My Gangster World Tour, and even had some pretty banging merch made up to commemorate the occasion. So shout out to Dom is Live one time. He's one of the greats, so is Academics for the record, and it's well worth watching both of their original analysis on many of the incidents that I'll be discussing in this video. Right, so things seem to really kick off in January 2018, when Dom reported that 6ix9ine had been G-checked on Instagram by an LA blood named Big Homie Rum. First off, nothing more gangster than G-checking someone on Instagram. Secondly, I see you Zilla Kami going straight in there with that petty like. Now this was an early setting of the tone and really summarized the way a lot of LA and West Coast bloods felt about 6ix9ine and the way that he was repping the blood gang. Many felt that he wasn't repping the gang culture correctly and he was essentially just faking his gangster. But from here, it seemed that no-name gangsters from all over the country decided to throw their red rag into the ring and start a beef with 6ix9ine for a little bit of delicious clout juice. Now, only a few days after getting digitally G-checked by Big Bomey Bum from LA, 6ix9ine flew out to do some shows in Minnesota for Super Bowl weekend. And I gotta say, the reception he got there was cold like Minnesota. Because soon after his scheduled first performance, an explosive video emerged of somebody squaring up to him outside the venue before gunshots ring out and everybody hits the deck. Now, there's been some mixed reports about what actually went down here. Some have said that 6ix9ine was given $20K upon arriving to the venue and then tried to actually get out of performing saying that he was sick, whereas others have said that he arrived to the venue ready to perform, but some miscellaneous goons were there trying to press him, so he used being sick as an excuse to duck out from the danger and not get pressed on camera or on stage. And others have said that this was only ever meant to simply be a walkthrough, not a real performance, so it's possible that there was maybe a misunderstanding about exactly what 6ix9ine's billing was that night. However, regardless of what the exact circumstances were, what we do know to be fact is that it led to the promoters and their respective goons whiling out on 6ix9ine as we saw in the video. But 6ix9ine wasn't really miffed by any of this. He responded to the incident and footage, goading his ops, reminding everybody that he's never gonna get touched.
Yo, Takashi, why they so mad at you? Cause you're never gonna get touched. They will never touch me, man.
And the day after that, he hit Privé nightclub at his second attempt to perform a show in Minnesota. I mean, at least this time he actually made it to the stage. However, there must have been a forecast of hail that night, because some of the goons in that crowd decided to hit 6ix9ine with the impromptu ice bucket challenge, making it rain in the club Minnesota style by throwing a bucket of ice, and followed by the bucket itself. I've got to say, I feel like throwing snow in Minnesota is somehow mad disrespectful. It's like throwing a handful of sand in somebody's face in Dubai, because that shit's everywhere. But once again, 6ix9ine reacted in exactly the same way on Instagram, saying that he takes no L's, and he still gets checks when the club gets shut down.
Y'all get me paid. It ain't nothing for me to come to your city and collect. I don't even gotta perform. Minnesota, I fuck with you hard, man. I see the fucking vibes, man. I see the change. Still untouched, man. Minnesota, we fuck with y'all, man. Y'all don't stop the bag, man.
6ix9ine followed this up, saying that he ran those Minnesota goons off their block.
I run them off their block, $250,000 stash, but I grind from my spot. Niggas talking about the cash in my bag, worth a lot. I be running these niggas off their own block.
I mean, I'm not sure if that was before or after his homie was ice skating on stage, looking like motherfucking Treyway on ice in this bitch. But still untouched, that was essentially the end of the Minnesota beef. And from here, 6ix9ine ditched that puffer jacket and headed for a warmer climate of Los Angeles.
I'm not entertaining no more beef on the internet. I don't got nothing to prove to y'all. I've been talking my shit for 5 straight months. I still haven't been knocked out. Nobody touched my gangster. All that shit is whack. We doing it for the kids, man. 2018, nothing but positivity.
Now, for a moment following the Minnesota incident, it looked for a second like 6ix9ine might be growing up. He'd publicly sworn off beef like an overconfident basic bitch going vegan for a New Year's resolution. Or much like my Pornhub search history, we were about to get a very mature 6ix9ine. Hell, maybe he'd even set aside some time to get that GED that he'd promised the judge he would in order to stay out of jail. Look, see, he's studying, no more beefing. He even asked his fans for help on the test.
52,500 divided by 3.
But then again, I'm not sure you're going to be allowed into the exam with the answers on your face, Danny. However, like most fake-ass vegans, once he arrived in LA, the sight of a delicious fillet steak sizzling in the skillet was
This video is sponsored by...
Second show of the week, one more to go after a great show on Saturday night with UFC 249. I'll see you from the Octagon. We're 1 hour away from the first fight. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. Stay safe, stay sane.
Live from the Black Veterans Memorial Arena in Jacksonville, Florida, for UFC.
All right, I'm here at at the arena. The fights are just starting. We've got the first fight right now. Enjoy. It's a little weird, it's a little strange. There's no crowd, but the fights, they'll still be as good. So, you know, grab a beer for me, sit on the couch, enjoy the fights, and watch the post-fight show, because I'm not doing it for the goodness of my health. We'll be on, me and Fitzgerald and Cormier, all those guys after the fight, so check it out. All right, guys, have a good one.
Down goes Villanova. Chase Sherman back in a big way tonight.
Look at this. Chase Sherman taking a fight on 6 days' notice. Comes out there, has an amazing performance. Second round, TKO. Yeah, good job, Chase. Good job. I was talking to him all week at the hotel. Well, 2 days, not all week. And nice guy. Very, very nice guy. And check this out. Look at this knee or elbow or punch, whatever the f it is. It's something. I'm a UFC commentator, I should know this shit, but not to mention Hall of Fame, a former champion, most wins in the UFC at 1 point, but wait for it, elbow, boom, Brendan Fitzgerald over there, might reach you there. We need to get these guys with more followers, guys, I'll tag them, but Chase Sherman, Brendan's been reading books on it and everything. But, yeah, good job, Chase, good shit.
They called me last Saturday. I had 6 days to get ready for the fight. I haven't been able to do anything. You know, the gyms are closed, everything, and I live in a small town, so it's not like we have a whole lot of training options as it is. And but I knew that all I needed was an opportunity. You know what I mean? Just an opportunity, and it was a good matchup stylistically for me.
What do you?
I only got 2 good sparring sessions in for this fight, but I'm a veteran in the sport, so I felt comfortable in there. I just took my time, you know, I started slow in the first round, found my rhythm, and then I put him away.
For the winner, by unanimous decision, Omar Venezuelan fighter Morales. For the winner by unanimous decision, Tijara Sergey Eubanks.
So I really hope that I just get another fight soon. That's what I want. I don't want to lose my momentum. I felt good tonight. I felt like I was able to display my cardio, my striking, my takedowns, and I just want to fight again. And soon, I don't care. Like the rankings and stuff, right now don't matter. I just want to fight.
Gotta be careful here.
Oh yeah, that's trouble.
Oh, he
tapped. Looked like Johnson tapped.
He tapped. Oh my
Thiago Moises.
Oh shit, Andre just got hit with a bad one there. He was screaming in pain. We've all been kicked in the bollocks here and there, but
They can hear me eating the shit or something bad.
yeah, it's very disrespectful. You're munching chips. We've got a legend of the fight game over there on the floor because he got kicked in the balls, and you're just having your chips.
I'll stop chewing until he's up.
No, go on, just crack one. Just give us a good one. Go on, get ready. Echoed around the arena. Have a bit of fucking respect, Brendan. In all seriousness, though, I hope Andre's all right because he just got hit, pardon me, with a bad one. He was in a lot of pain there, so. And this is a great fight as well. Arlovsky looks fantastic here, as does Philip Lins, but I thought Lins, being the younger guy, Andre would be outmatched, but as I say, he fight in a phenomenal fight. Looks great.
For the winner, by unanimous decision, Andre the Pitbull Arlovsky.
I just stick to his game plan.
it was a problem for me all the time, and that's works. So great coaches, great team, like Nike, just do it, you know.
Gotta say, an absolute incredible performance by Ricky Simone and Ray Borg here. Extremely technical fight. Both guys, their boxing and striking is absolutely crisp. Beautiful technique on display in the takedowns and the grappling. Well done to both these guys. Excellent fight. High technical stuff. Yeah, well done, boys.
For the winner by split decision, Ricky Simone!
Go, baby. 3-6, I'm coming home. I'm coming out. I'm on my way. Never do fake, baby.
Oh, Dover really going for it now. Hernandez taking a lot of shots on his feet. Wow. That is it. Drew Dover.
Bigger and better fights. You know, I want to compete with the best in the world, and to do so, I got to keep on winning. And so I want to fight the Khabibs, the Connors, the Dustin Poiriers of the world, and I just got to keep winning so I can actually put myself in the main event and be able to compete with those guys.
For the winner by split decision, Ben Rothwell!
You know, if it's Olenek, awesome, or whoever, and another couple months, and hopefully I can get my body right. I think I maybe need a week or two to recover from the overtraining. But like I said, I'm in great shape right now, and no injuries, so I should be ready pretty quick.
This could very well be it. It's over. Another one bites the dust, and the winning streak for Glover Teixeira, remarkably, is 4.
Holy shit, what an amazing round. Anthony Smith is one tough mother. Fair play, you got my respect, boys. Unreal, absolutely unreal.
Hey, deep breath. My teeth are falling out. Yeah, breathe. Hey, listen, breathe.
Dude. Anthony Smith. Maybe the most appropriate nickname, Lionheart. Full of heart. Whew.
Wow. Dang. Glover Teixeira. Father Time.
what I get it, man. I go over there to believe it, to die, or, you know, live or die, or winning or die, you know, that's what I do, you know, and I'm over there putting my heart in the line, my faith in the line, my, you know, everything on the line. That's what I do. You know, keep going forward, you know, like I said the other day, you know, it's not how hard you get hit. I mean, you can hit, it's how hard you get hit, and keep coming forward, pushing hard, you know, and wonder, you know, when you want it that much, you get it.
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
My teeth are falling out.
But did you die?
This video is sponsored by
of the UFC. Anthony Smith, 31. Glover Teixeira is 40. Smith, the taller man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Florida State Athletic Commission. Our three judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are David Torelli, Chris Lee, and Sal Diamato. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Jason Herzog. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena in Jacksonville, Florida, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 13 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Danbury, Connecticut, by way of Sobralia, Minas Gerais, Brazil, presenting the number 8 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, Glover Teixeira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 32 wins, 14 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska.
Живем, пацаны. Ага. Как брейком, короче. Потом по бабам. Зачем, блядь, чё? Понятно, понятно. Опачки.
Дядя, сука, тебе что, надо на лицо спрей полыть? Вот так? Нравится? Что ты хочешь от меня, я понять не могу. Или ты думаешь, я с тобой играть буду? Мне некогда с тобой играть, да. Я буду ебальник разбивать без шансов. Вот, и Кинг это первый человек, который меня поддержал, просто нереально поддержал. И это был большой старт. Уделять большое время стримам и как-то развиваться в этом направлении. Вот. Как-то так, чатик. На кого пальчик могу? Просто рассказывай. Плохо слышно. Не, братан, так будешь, блядь, так будешь пикать не меня точно. Что-то у вас, пацаны, без читов не получается читать врага.